All right, the following are exercises to be done to help release your thoracic cage and improve your breathing. So you can begin sitting on the edge of a chair, knees bent and feet hip distance apart. You're going to start with your hands resting on your thighs, sitting tall. Take a breath. Any which way you want to breathe, and then exhale. Try and relax your neck, shoulders, and your spine. Good. We're going to start by rounding our spine, tucking the tailbone, rounding back, and then sitting tall, pulling everything forward into extension. Keep the chin tucked in, so don't lift your head too high. Look up towards the ceiling. Tuck the tail around the spine and come up into extension. Rounding back, extending forward. Rounding and extending. So you're trying to free up your middle back, upper to middle back. Releasing the ribs, so try and keep soft in through the spine. So no tension, nice and relaxed. And back to center, nice work. You're going to drop your arms at either side of your body. You're going to widen your feet a little bit just for stability. And you're going to side bend. So reaching down towards the floor, back up to sitting. So you're not reaching with effort. You're more or less letting your body fall from side to side. So you're side bending with ease. As you're going to one side, you're opening the ribs on the opposite side. So just freeing up the rib cage, so don't worry about how far you go. It's not about getting a major stretch. It's about moving and loosening the rib cage. Good. Back to center. You're going to bring your arms into cactus position and rotate side to side. So head follows the movement of the arms. So you're sitting on your bum, that's staying stable, your pelvis isn't moving, and you're rotating your upper torso over your pelvis. So that will give a nice stretch to your diaphragm, it'll loosen your lower ribs, and it'll release your spine. Slow the movement down, come back to center, drop your arms, pull your feet back to hip distance apart. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Start to notice where you like to breathe. Place one hand on your breastbone, one hand on your belly, and again, close your eyes, deep breath. Where do you like to breathe? Are you breathing more through your chest? Is your breastbone coming up as you inhale? Or are you breathing more through your belly? The belly expanding forward on the inhale and then coming back on the exhale. Or are you the type of person that does a little bit of both? Start to notice your breathing pattern. Good. You're going to stand up. If you have a chair, move the chair over. You're going to come down onto your mat on your hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, feet flat behind you. Start with a flat back. We're going to go back to rounding and extending the spine. So tuck your tail, bring your head down to the floor, round your back. And then come back to straight spine and carry on into extension. Rounding, inhale, exhale, extending. Inhale, round. Exhale, up. Inhale, round. Tuck in your chin. As you come up, don't compress the back of your neck when you lift your head. Keep your chin tucked down so that the back of the neck stays long. Good. After your next extension, you're going to finish in a straight back. Good. Side bends. So bring your hip towards your shoulder. Look over your shoulder at your hip, creating a C curvature of your spine. Back to center. Hip towards shoulder. Look over your shoulder at your hip. Back to center. Keep alternating side to side. You can pick up the speed. Just trying to loosen the rib cage in a side bending way. Good. One more time each side. and back to center. Good. Take your right hand, lift it off the floor, bring it up towards the ceiling, look up with your eyes, and then thread the needle. Hand goes through the other side. Lower your head down to the floor, ear comes down, and then back up, inhaling up to the ceiling, exhaling, threading the needle down to the floor. Inhale up, exhale through. 3 more. And through. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Last one. And through. Nice work. Switch sides. Inhale, hand goes up. Exhale, thread through. Keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And hand comes down. Good. Now we're going to do rib circles. So you're going to think of your whole rib cage sinking down towards the floor, so you're arching your back. Then you're going to shift your whole rib cage to the left, and then bring the ribs up towards the ceiling, over to the right, and back down to center into extension. So you're going to keep going in that motion, so we're doing rib circles. This movement can be awkward if it's not something you've done in the past. Do your best. As long as there's movement happening in your rib cage, you're loosening things up. It'll be good for your diaphragm, for your lungs. Stop when you get up top and reverse. Rib circles the other way. Last one. And release. Nice work. You can have a seat in your chair, bring the chair back, or you can sit cross-legged or any which way is comfortable. We're going to do a little bit of breath work. We're going to start again, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. And we're going to practice belly breathing, because belly breathing is when everything comes down, the air comes in through your nose, and it pushes your diaphragm down, and it flattens your diaphragm. So it helps to stretch your diaphragm, and it'll, over time, bring strength into the muscle. And then on the exhale, the diaphragm will come back up and form a dome again, and when it's in its relaxed state. So if you're breathing into your belly, you're essentially working more of the diaphragm. If you're breathing in through your chest, your diaphragm doesn't do much, because it's like your ribs and your neck muscles are doing all the work. So we're trying to promote more of a belly breathing, just so the diaphragm can get exercise, and it could prepare you for any activities you want to do and that you want to improve. So one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Let's just start with trying to bring the air in through your nose and filter it down to your belly, and let the belly expand with your air intake. So inhale, exhale, soften, and let everything just come back naturally without force. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, soften, and let it come back. Again. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Again. And release. So there should be no movement of your top hand. And if you feel like you're still breathing through your top hand, just over time, over practice, becoming more aware, trying not to allow the rib cage to come up whatsoever. The more you can master that, the better it is. So give yourself some time. You're going to place your hands at the lower part of your rib cage. This time we're going to inhale, again filtering the air down as low as we can go, but we're going to allow the ribs to expand side to side as you take a breath in. So here we go, breathe in. Exhale, let everything come out, soften, come back to its natural position without effort. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. So you're trying to expand in the lower ribs without the breastbone coming up. 3 more. So you can inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose or your mouth, whatever feels more comfortable. Last one. Good. This time back, one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Let's try just chest breathing. So breathing in through your chest, not expanding through the belly, not expanding through the side ribs. Exhale, letting go. 2 more times. For some people who are really masters at belly breathing, for some people, you lose the ability of breathing through your rib cage. So not that, for most people, they tend to overly breathe through their ribs and not enough belly. But there are some people out there who tend to always belly breathe so well. They might have learned it along the way at some point in their lifetime. And they've lost the ability to really expand through the upper rib cage. So we don't want to neglect that altogether. So now to finish off, we're going to combine all 3. So you're going to inhale, expanding the belly. The same air that's coming in, it will then expand your side ribs, and then your chest will come up. And then on the exhale, you will soften the chest, soften the ribs, soften the belly, let everything come out naturally. So we'll do a few breaths. Your hands can be placed on your body if you need it for cueing, or you could have your arms just relaxed at your sides. So here we go, breathing in through your belly, side ribs, chest. Exhale, soften, surrender, let everything go. Stay relaxed. Inhale, belly, side ribs, chest. Exhale, let everything come down naturally. Keep going. In through your nose and out through your nose or out through your mouth. Continue repeating this as often as you want, or as long as you want, and keep coming back to this on a regular basis. Even before bed, when you wake up in the morning, before you go out to do an activity like running. And the more you work on it, the easier the breathing will come, and the better you'll perform whatever it is that you're doing. There you have it.